So we've got Spectre's raid event ongoing. He's finally been lockable as of this morning, which means we've got a character unlock to go through all of his cards, skills, tickets, the works. It's our first VRAINS character in about 6-7 months, right, since Ghost Girl came around in November, I think it was. And he's all about summoning into a very big Link 4 tree that can then nuke your opponent's board, or make the other Link 4 that can bounce monster back to the deck by taking burn damage. So we'll see how Spectre does, right? But his cards are going to be kind of low rarity, right? This one, the main boss, is coming via the box as super rare, which is not too shabby at all. We've got Dryas as a gate drop, which is your main Link 1 starter that gets you into your plays by searching out your Sunvine Sowing and then going on from there. Now, of course, this does get hit by an Effect Veiler, then I think you might be kind of screwed depending on what skill you use. So we'll see how that kind of works out. Then you've got Melius, your Link 3 body that can then go into your Link 4, which is where you want to be, right? You want to be going into your big tree, your dry Trinity, or making a monster on your field be able to attack multiple times. So we'll see how this deck kind of does. But of course, we have some brand new cards, skills, probably some tickets. Let's just dive right in. Right, level 3, first of all, is the Sun of Long Bloom trap card. Now, this I think is a one-of. It's a blanket negation if there's a Link 4 higher plant on your field, which means we've got 2 copies in the deck, right? We've got the big tree, the dry Trinity. We've got the Link 4 Earth one, again, that can bounce card back to the hand. So this, as a one-off, I think it's searchable, it might not be. This seems fine. And you can also make a Link you control gain the attack points of all monsters it points to, which means if you've got your big Link 4 tree on the field, then it gains attack points from the one on your opponent's field and the 3 on your field, meaning it can become pretty big. So as a one-off, I think this is fine. Then at level 7, we've got Crossbreed. Now, this would be really good, I think, if it was a quick play, because it's kind of like Swallow's Nest, and given you're going to be putting your Genius Locust in the graveyard anyway, this bringing it back out would be insane. There's a continuous spell card, only in your turn. I don't think it's going to be that amazing. I mean, maybe as a one-off, but I think people will cut this card as the worst kind of level up card. Okay, sure. Then at level 10 is our favourite URSR ticket. Now, hopefully, there's not too many of these, right? But I just wish, like, if they were going to do this, you know, give us box chips or a skill ticket like the 7th characters do, or make them prismatic, right? Because as normal tickets, there's no real reason to get them, right? Because these are all farmable cards. People, if they've been playing all the time, have already got the cards for them, or if new players, then most of these aren't going to be super duper useful. Then at 11 is Sunvine Thrasher. Now, this is a 1 or 2 of, it is a Link 1 that gains the attack of a Link monster you control for its Link rating times 800. So a Link 3 becomes 24, Link 4 becomes 32, meaning this is kind of your go-to end state, I think, in Avalon on turn 2. And then it's a Go Guardian as well. So that's pretty good for a free-to-play card. You know, it's a level up card, pretty good. Then we've got a second copy of the trap, a second ticket, second copy, third ticket. I've got a feeling we're going for, yeah, okay. So 3 of each card is fine, it's kind of standard. 4 tickets, could have one of them been some box chips, that'd have been great, right? I mean, it's a 35 character, so eventually, VRAINS cap, 5 more levels. Hopefully, there won't be any, like, if we go to, I guess we'll go for Zexel, right? Going to 40, there was box chips there. I'd imagine when we get a VRAINS cap increase, then we'll go to 40, we'll get the box chips there. So, I guess that's fine. But, the big thing is going to be his skills. So, first of all, we've got Bloom of Avarice, the new skill for Akiza, Luna, and Spectre, and this is a recursion for plants in the graveyard, draw 1 card. I still wish Konami gave us War Goes in the Graveyard back, the original skill. I think now it's perfectly fine, given how bonkers skills are at the moment, right? Given you can have a skill that dumps 5 cards into your banished zone and then you just bring it back with 1 spell card, I think that would be a good thing to kind of bring back. Then we've got Draw Sense Earth, Low Level, Holy Guard, Link Arrow Gain, Link Earth Raise, Link Restoration, just standard stuff right back at you, which is now on a character other than American Bell, so that's cool. And now onto the exclusive skills. First of all is the default, the Mother Tree Sees All, this one giving you a Dry Trinity in your extra deck and giving you 0-3 Lokis, which of course is going to be irrelevant once the box drops. Now, this skill is really one of the worst ones we've had for a starting skill, but really you played this animation early, it is what it is, right? Then we've got Sun Avalon Mythos, which is a draw sense for Loki, once per duel. This is fine, it's not great, has got a restriction on it, but all of his skills do, the same one, Earth Planter Links, so I don't think this one is going to see play at all. Sprouting of the Sacred Seed. Now, this one gives you 1 copy of Gardener, Healer, and Thrasher into your extra deck for free, which is not too bad at all, means you haven't got to use card slots on them, you can play more generic stuff or more Sun Avalon cards, and of course, again, it does lock you into your Earth Plants or Links, so that's fine. Secondly, once per duel on the second and third effects, it's a switcheroo from monster in hand for a Sun, Vine, or Sunseed effect monster. Now, if we go over to Duel Links meta and we take a look at what we've got in the game already, we've got 3 targets, right? We've got the Twin, which is the one that sees the most play in the TCG and the OCG in Rika Sun Avalon. So this one, you will know of it. Surprised it's a rare, could have been super higher, but it genuinely is pretty good, right? Bringing back your Lokai from the graveyard, making Link 2, making Link 3, it is a good turn 3, turn 4 option, I would assume. Then we've got the Shadow, which is a free extender, fair enough. And then we've got the Maiden, which is kind of an extender, but more of an interruption that negates an effect that targets a card in your field. So I think all of them are good options, right? For this skill, all of them are good targets. Then, basically, if you're going second, shuffle a plant from your hand, face up field or graveyard into your deck, then just choose out a Loki for free. This, I think, is going to be the skill you play, because this means you haven't got to play things like Lonefire Blossom. You can if you want to, and for going first, it's going to be kind of necessary, but going second, this advantage of getting this card for free is going to be massive. And of course, getting access to your extender via the second part of the skill, I don't see a universe where this skill doesn't see play. Now, saying that, the other skill, the Luxuriance, is kind of the opposite, right? The other one gave you Sunvine cards, this one gives you your Sun Avalons, and it's giving you the Daphne before release, because this one won't be in the box. Now, I assume it'll be a rerun card in 2-3 months' time. Is it any good? No, I don't think so. Has the same restrictions as last skill, and this one shuffles a Sun Avalon, Sunvine, or Sunseed monster from your active deck to give you a Loki from your deck, graveyard, or banished zone back to your hand. So it is probably better for going first to play this skill, but I feel like that this one gives you way more value on turn 2. And if you can, I guess if you can guarantee you're getting into Loki anyway, you're going to be playing, what, 6-7 copies of it, I think? So, statistically, you should see it in your opening hand quite often. So I feel like this one is just by far the best skill. But I wouldn't be surprised if this one does see play. So, overall, for Spectre, as a character, I think he's pretty good, right? You know, this trap card is going to be a one-of. This Link 1 is a 1 or 2 of in the deck. The spell card we don't really care about, but that's fine. 4 tickets is not that bad in the grand scheme of things. Could have been better, sure. Skill-wise, 2 really good skills, one that's just kind of okay, and some generic ones that's in a while. So overall, I think he's kind of up there. Not the best character in the world, but definitely more in the 7 out of 10 range, I think. So overall, pretty good. Now, of course, will plants and Sun Avalons be meta? Who knows, right? That they could just be this off anti-meta deck that we don't really see coming. I think right now people are focused on things like Rocket and Dark Fluid, and Aegis as being the main, big, best decks, the brand new box. But overall, that's my thoughts on Spectre. There'll be a video tomorrow, or on Tuesday, I guess, for the new Firewall deck. I'm working way towards that. As you can see, I've got not many gems, and, you know, we need the Sage from the box, and it's going to be probably the bottom of the box. So, yeah, going to be a lot of farming happening today for gems, but we'll see how that goes. Maybe a Sun Avalon video as well, because I'll probably have the cards for it. I'll have to find out. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you on next week's video. See you then.